Okay, hi traders, here's a new video. First of all, the risk warning: your invested capital may be at risk. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And this video is not investment advice. So this video is another trade school, high frequency trading explanation and example video. We see we have weekend. I'm European trader. I do not have the OTC market, so I cannot do any kind of live trading examples on weekend. And so I will discuss those trades which I have done already in detail, because when I'm doing such kind of trades, it's going mostly so fast that I cannot explain all those things in detail, and I try to explain them after them. But before I'm gonna explain those trades, I have to recommend to anybody to get my ebook. This ebook contains the most important candlestick pattern, chart pattern, and binary option turbo trading concepts, market condition, trend identification, rejection, and candlestick math, and a lot of more concepts which can be applied to any kind of time frame and any kind of financial instrument. So get this ebook, it's for free. You'll find the link in the description, and in the description you will find also the link to the Facebook group. Join the Facebook group, don't miss it. So let's see if we can start immediately doing this kind of analysis which I have explained. So here is the video. It's from the 29th June, and let me see if I can show you what's happening here. You see we have here ranging market. I'm going to show you this. So that is it's important to know. Yes, you see first of all the distance here between the EMAs, that shows here high volume market. Yes, it's high volume, but the candles are tiny. We have here a box. You see here all those candles here, those candles till this here, yes, are all inside bars. These candles are all inside this major swing. Yes, and then we get here another block. Yes, and that is another block, and this block is they are all inside this kind of candle. So we have here an uptrend. Yes, you see uptrend, and after this uptrend, yes, we get now in a reversal. And okay, that is what's important. Important is that here in this kind of area we have a lot of consolidation area. As you see how price is stacked in this box, and now we are getting here below. Yes, it goes steady. Yes, and I have explained this often. If price goes steady and slowly against any kind of support and resistance area, it doesn't matter if it's the middle Bollinger Band, it doesn't matter if it's the EMAs, support and resistance, and so on. Yes, you can expect that this support and resistance will be broken. Yes, and that is what's happened here. This is going down, 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 down. Yes. This kind of candle is showing a lot of selling pressure, yes, and then we get below the 20 EMA, yes, and that is was the reason then for me here in this kind of situation to do a put here, yes, because I was expecting that price would go down, that we are going to break out of the box. Important is here to see what's going on, that what I didn't have seen before. We have here obviously, and that is a little bit risky. Yes, I didn't saw this. This kind of area here, which is obviously a support area. Yes, support area. These wicks are showing this already. Yes, that price could have been here some problems. That's going further down, but we are below the 20 EMA, and we are here on a reversal. Yes, here if a price got a reversal at the Bollinger Band, you try mostly to do puts in this kind of situation. In this kind of situation, you do mostly calls, yes, because that is a minor trend here. Yes, you see, it's a minor uptrend, and this minor uptrend obviously gets here in between some kind of consolidation. You see, at the one deviation, there was always consolidation, and also at the middle Bollinger Band. Okay, so I entered here into a put. So let's see what's happened. Yes, there was a tough fight. You see, that's a strong support and resistance area. Yes, mostly strong support area, because you see price is going up, down, up, down, up, down. And I entered exactly at the closing price of the previous candle, because I already understood that there would be some kind of trouble. And yes, and price is going up and down, up and down, up and down. in this kind of situation, you see we are still below the 20 EMA, and if this candle would close below the 20 EMA, the next candle would be put 2. So let's see what's happening. Yes, it was a draw. At the last second, it was a draw. And after this, I entered immediately into a put. And why I did immediately enter into a put? Because this rejection here from the 20 EMA, yes, and this longer wick, longer than the lower wick, yes, is giving me the impulse, yes, the information that we are going down further. And that's the reason why I entered here, because like I have explained before, we have here a support and resistance area, yes, and this kind of behavior, yes, it could be also happening that price would go up, because that is what a gravestone doji is like, yes, but because this gravestone doji has a lower wick, yes, has a lower wick, that means that it was a tough fight between them, yes, and that's the reason why I did a put, because this wick is showing me much more selling pressure, and this too than buying pressure, yes, which was only from the middle Bollinger Band, yes, or one deviation Bollinger Band, and that was the reason why I entered here in this kind of trade into a downtrend, because we got a rejection here from the 20 EMA. We are below the one deviation here, yes, and the 20 EMA is pushing down, and yes, and we are here now in between of the 20 EMA and the 50 EMA, and there should be, after a long uptrend, yes, coming some kind of behavior like this. It could be obviously also being some kind of a fake breakout of the 20 EMA, yes, but in this kind of condition, because it looks like a steady, slowly steady downtrend, you can expect mostly, yes, okay, we are getting here also in a Bollinger squeeze. After this, I would not do any kind of put anymore, because we got here already a Bollinger squeeze. But first of all, let's see what's happened here. I have done a put because I understood that the downtrend is still active. Yes, that we got selling pressure on the last few seconds of the expiration time. This got a draw. Yes, and that is showing me now that we are going down, and you see it's going down because we use this kind of area here, which has confirmed, because we have here resistance, here we have a lot of support, and now because we got here all bearish, yes, was a clear sign that price would go down. So let's see what's happened here. We got a rejection now from the Bollinger Band, yes, because you have to expect also that we are still in some kind of ranging. Also, if this is a Miller trend, we have a ranging market here, yes, and that is why you should be aware. And I have told already so often, in ranging markets, trade almost at the edges of the Bollinger Band. And you see we got a nice rejection here from the Bollinger Band. Yes, and then I observed the price. Yes, I'm observing the price because of this wick here was greater than the upper wick, yes, and we are here in ranging, so I was not sure what price is going to do. We are here in between of the 20 EMA and the 50 EMA, so we are here in between of in no man's land, yes, and that was the reason why I didn't enter in any kind of trade. Like you see, I want to enter into a put, yes, but I was not able to do this because of the purchase time. I entered too late. We have seen here below. So I missed this opportunity too, yes, and then, yes, and so I had to wait for the next one. So I will put it a little bit forward, because at the end it's so as we will lose too much time, we will waste time. So let me see what's going on here. Yes. So that now there will come up the trade. You see the rejection from this candle here. We have here an area. Look at this. We have here, and I will show you this. So this is also, it looks like a round number 2 here. Yes, let me show you this. Here we have an area. Here's a round number. Yes, a 1.65000. Yes, with 3 zeros at the end. And this area here got, from this area, we got a lot of rejections, yes, and support, and we changed often the polarity. So look at this. We have here resistance, support, support, resistance, support, yes, and this candle close here at this level, yes, if you see this high is the same high like this one here, yes, and then we get here this kind of Marubozu candlestick, yes, where with the upper shadow, yes, and this upper shadow is showing that we have buying pressure, yes, we have already buying pressure coming in here, yes, and because we are here in between of the 50 EMA and the 20 EMA, I was expecting in this kind of situation that price will range around this kind of consolidation area. So, okay, that's only to make you clear. Yes, I entered into a put here. Yes, okay, I have done it because it was not a put. I have done too forward, so too much forward. So on the next candle, you see the rejection here. Yes, you see a wick here, then it goes up a little bit. Yes, it comes down again. Yes, and then I entering in a trade to get a better entry point, and the better entry point was in this condition this kind of the closing price of the previous candle. On this kind of base that I was expecting, and that the 50 EMA was not flat at this moment. Yes, it's going flat, it tries to go flat. We got a rejection from the round number. We got this kind of support and resistance area, which is really strong because we got here a lot of changes of polarity. Yes, resistance, support, support, resistance, support. Yes, and here in this kind of area, I would expect again a support level, yes, and that was the reason why I entered here into a call, because this wick here above showed me a little bit of buying pressure, yes, and that is the reason why this was a close, yes, a close in the money. So, and after this, I was observing this kind of candle because, like I told you, we are here in a consolidation area between the 20 and the 50 EMA. Yes, I was observing this candle, and on this rejection now, yes, you see it's going pushed down from above using this kind of area here. Yes, this kind of wick. Yes, I entered into a put in direction of the trend, in direction also of the 50 EMA. Yes, and that was the reason why I did a trend continuation trade, and that is what I get often. I got often such kind of questions: how can I distinguish a retracement from a reversal? And you can distinguish a reversal from a retracement from a reversal mainly on this kind of wick here. Yes, if you get a candle like this, which could show you that there could be a reversal, but this candle doesn't touch the 50 EMA, and here is also no kind of support and resistance area which this candle touched. Yes, and that means, yes, that if the next candle gets such kind of wick, and this will push down, and this is in direction of the major trend here, of this Miller trend, major trend, call it how you want, but in this kind Miller trend, because we are still in ranging market, you can do a trend continuation trade on the rejection. And overall, if you have some kind of level here above, yes, this is what I'm calling the put option on resistance in a downtrend, yes, and that is why I'm doing here a put, because I understood from the rejection that it pushed the price below the closing price of the previous candle, yes, that price will continue to going down. I got a late entry here, but the distance between this kind of entry and this kind of 50 EMA was almost far away. We touched already this area with this wick here from this candle. That means that this is selling pressure here. They try to push the price down, then the buyers pull the price up again, yes, but because it's almost a thing of a timing of this candle, yes, then the buyers pushed it up to this level. Yes, and after this, when I saw that we are going below the closing price of the previous candle, I tried to enter as soon as possible, because that was a clear sign to me that we are going to break this round number and going through, yes, and going till the 50 EMA, and maybe at the 50 EMA, depending on the trend strength, there would be a reversal or not, but this depends how this candle closed at this. So, okay, let me see what's happened here. What was this? I think I have opened another one, so I don't know how to get there again. So I would say that was it already. Yes, yeah. You see, we closed here below this. We closed here below this 50 EMA. Yes, and after this, if it's closed not above the 50 EMA, it closed below this 50 in this downtrend. Yes, it was nearly a clear sign that this trend will mostly continue, and I would do another put on the next candle. But this wick here, okay, this wick is showing much more selling pressure, so I would probably doing another put, but I didn't have that done this here. I have done here instead. I finished this video. Okay, so I would say that was it. If you like this video, do a like. If you didn't subscribe, subscribe to my channel. And if you have something to say, drop me a line in the comment section. You see here also, what's also important to see, almost this kind of breakout here. Yes, this I kind of breakout, the squeeze. Yes, that is what I have explained in my video, how to where I have explained the Bollinger Band. Watch this video because I have not explained only the breakout. I have explained all kind of things which the Bollinger Band are telling, and then watch also the video about the EMAs, because those things which I'm explaining here are almost based on how to read the Bollinger Band and the EMA. And there is a playlist which is called how to use indicators. That are 4 videos, and I think those 4 videos are important to understand how to read them. And there are those things explained in a deep explanation video more in detail, and also on live chart, how to read those things to understand if there will be a continuation of the breakout or not. Yes, depending on the steepness, yes, of the EMAs, on the form of the Bollinger Band, yes, and obviously on price action, how strong the candles are and what the candles are doing. Yes, this break here of this candle was a clear sign, and because the distance of those EMAs are telling you that we have here high volume, a lot of volatility, and that is the reason why we get here such kind of big candles, because the 100 EMA is so far away that it has to be big candles. Yes. And not the case that you do here the sure shot one. Yes, because for the sure shot one you should have much more flat EMAs and not such steep. Yes, because I believe that the 100 EMA in this kind of condition is also steep, and the 200 or 2. Okay, so that was it. I would say stay safe and bye bye.